Silk Road was no ordinary website. It was a revolutionary platform that changed the way people thought about online marketplaces. Created in 2011, it became a haven for those seeking anonymity and a place where privacy was paramount. It allowed users to buy and sell drugs, weapons, and other illicit goods, all under the cloak of secrecy provided by the dark web. The controversy surrounding Silk Road was immense, drawing attention from media, law enforcement, and the general public. It challenged law enforcement and sparked heated debates on internet freedom, privacy, and the limits of government control. The site's name, Silk Road, paid homage to the ancient trade route that connected the East and West. But instead of silks and spices, it traded in illegal substances, creating a modern-day black market. Its founder, Ross Ulbricht, became a modern-day pirate in the digital world, navigating the treacherous waters of the dark web. From its inception to its dramatic end, Silk Road's story is fascinating and filled with twists and turns. The use of cutting-edge technology for illicit purposes was groundbreaking and set a precedent for future online criminal enterprises. The site's existence raised important questions about anonymity and legality online, challenging the very fabric of internet governance. The FBI's hunt for Ulbricht was a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, involving intricate cyber investigations and undercover operations. From the site's creation to Ulbricht's downfall, the narrative is riveting, showcasing the complexities of modern digital crime and law enforcement. In 2011, a visionary named Ross Ulbricht launched Silk Road. Ulbricht, a Texan with libertarian beliefs, wanted to create a free market utopia. He envisioned a world where people could trade without government interference. Ulbricht adopted the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts. He built Silk Road using the Tor network and Bitcoin, ensuring user anonymity. The platform quickly became popular, attracting buyers and sellers from around the world. Ulbricht's motivations were complex. He believed in personal freedom and autonomy. However, his idealism blinded him to the darker aspects of his creation. As Silk Road grew, so did Ulbricht's notoriety. His identity remained a mystery for years. The FBI was relentless in their pursuit, and Ulbricht's dream would soon turn into a nightmare. Silk Road's success hinged on two key technologies, Tor and Bitcoin. Tor allowed users to browse the web anonymously. It concealed their identities by directing internet traffic through a global network of relays. Bitcoin, a decentralized cryptocurrency, was the second piece of the puzzle. It provided a way to conduct transactions without revealing personal information. Users could buy and sell goods without using traditional banks. This financial anonymity was crucial for Silk Road's operations. The site itself was designed to be user-friendly. It resembled popular e-commerce platforms like eBay or Amazon. Vendors listed their products and buyers left reviews. The marketplace thrived on this system, growing rapidly in popularity. Despite this, many users saw Silk Road as a beacon of freedom. The idealism was palpable, but so was the danger. Silk Road's rapid growth was unprecedented. Within months, it became the go-to platform for illegal transactions. The media noticed, and so did law enforcement. Reports of the site's activities spread like wildfire. The site's user base exploded. Thousands of transactions took place daily. The anonymity provided by Tor and Bitcoin drew users from all over the globe. Silk Road wasn't just a marketplace, it was a community. Forums buzzed with discussions on everything from drug quality to shipping tips. But with fame came scrutiny. Governments around the world began to take notice. The FBI, DEA, and other agencies launched investigations. Ulbricht continued to manage the site, oblivious to the growing storm. The authorities were gathering evidence, and it was only a matter of time. The FBI's pursuit of Silk Road was a high-tech cat-and-mouse game. They faced a formidable adversary in Ulbricht. His use of Tor and Bitcoin made tracking him difficult. However, the FBI was determined. They assembled a team of experts to crack the case. The investigation was global in scope. It involved multiple law enforcement agencies. They conducted undercover operations, posing as buyers and sellers. They infiltrated the Silk Road community, gathering crucial information. One of the breakthroughs came when the FBI traced a series of suspicious transactions. They connected these to a server hosting Silk Road. This gave them a significant lead. On October 1, 2013, Ulbricht was apprehended in a San Francisco library. The mastermind behind the world's largest illegal marketplace was finally in custody. The fall of Silk Road was swift and decisive, marking a pivotal moment in the history of the dark web. Following Ulbricht's arrest, the FBI seized the servers, meticulously dismantling the infrastructure that supported the illicit marketplace. They took control of the site, effectively shutting it down and sending a clear message to other cybercriminals. A message from law enforcement replaced the homepage, a stark symbol of the crackdown on illegal online activities. The reaction from the Silk Road community was one of shock and disbelief, as users and vendors alike grappled with the sudden loss of their platform. Users scrambled to withdraw their funds, fearing they might lose their money forever. Vendors were left in the lurch, their businesses abruptly halted, and their future uncertain. The site's closure sent ripples across the dark web, disrupting other illegal marketplaces and operations. It was a stark reminder of the risks involved in illegal online activity, highlighting the ever-present danger of law enforcement intervention. The shutdown of Silk Road also marked a significant victory for law enforcement, showcasing their ability to tackle sophisticated cybercrime. It demonstrated that even the most sophisticated operations could be dismantled, no matter how secure they seemed. The FBI's success was a warning to other illegal marketplaces, signaling that they too could be next. The arrest of Ross Ulbricht sparked heated debates about privacy, freedom, and the future of the dark web. The legacy of Silk Road was complex, and its impact would be felt for years to come, influencing both law enforcement strategies and the evolution of online marketplaces. Ross Ulbricht's trial was a media spectacle. The charges against him were serious: money laundering, computer hacking, and conspiracy to traffic narcotics. The evidence was damning, and the prosecution built a strong case. Ulbricht's defense argued that he was a scapegoat. They claimed he had handed over control of Silk Road to others. However, the jury was unconvinced. The digital trail left by Ulbricht was too incriminating. After weeks of testimony, the verdict was delivered. Ulbricht was found guilty on all counts. The judge handed down a harsh sentence: life in prison without the possibility of parole. The sentencing sparked a wave of reactions. The debates about the ethics of Silk Road and its founder continued. Silk Road's legacy is a complex one. It was a trailblazer in the use of technology for illegal purposes. It demonstrated the power of anonymity on the internet. The site's existence challenged traditional notions of law enforcement. It highlighted the difficulties of policing the digital realm. The marketplace also had a significant impact on the dark web. It inspired a host of imitators. Many new marketplaces sprang up, hoping to fill the void left by Silk Road. Some were successful, others quickly fell apart. Moreover, Silk Road sparked important debates about internet freedom. It raised questions about the balance between privacy and security. The story of Silk Road serves as a cautionary tale. It shows the potential and the perils of the internet. Silk Road's existence brought ethical debates to the forefront. Should people have the right to complete anonymity online, or does this freedom come with too many risks? Proponents of Silk Road argue that it was a symbol of personal liberty. They believe in the right to privacy and autonomy. To them, Silk Road was a revolutionary movement. It was a stand against government overreach and the war on drugs. Critics, however, see it differently. They argue that Silk Road facilitated crime. It became a hub for illegal activities, from drug trafficking to money laundering. The anonymity it provided made it difficult to hold people accountable. The debates sparked by Silk Road continue to shape discussions about the internet. They highlight the need for a balance between freedom and security. The fall of Silk Road was not the end of dark web marketplaces. In its wake, many new platforms emerged. Some sought to replicate Silk Road's success. Others aimed to improve on its flaws. The landscape of the dark web continued to evolve. These new marketplaces faced challenges. Law enforcement was now more vigilant. The takedown of Silk Road had shown that no site was invincible. However, the allure of anonymity and the potential for profit kept these platforms in business. Technological advancements also played a role. Cryptocurrencies evolved, providing new ways to maintain financial anonymity. The cat-and-mouse game between law enforcement and dark web marketplaces continued. The story of Silk Road is a fascinating one, filled with intrigue and complexity. It highlights the power and perils of anonymity on the internet, where identities can be hidden and actions can be masked. It shows how technology can be used to both challenge and uphold the law, creating a double-edged sword in the digital realm. The rise and fall of Silk Road offer valuable lessons for the digital age, teaching us about the consequences of unchecked freedom. Ross Ulbricht's vision of a free market utopia was ambitious, driven by ideals of liberty and decentralization. However, it was also flawed, as it overlooked the potential for misuse and exploitation. The lack of oversight on Silk Road led to widespread illegal activity, from drug trafficking to money laundering. It demonstrated the dangers of unregulated online marketplaces, where anything could be bought and sold without accountability. The legacy of Silk Road is still felt today, influencing how we think about internet governance. It continues to influence discussions about internet freedom and privacy, sparking debates on how to balance these ideals. The story of Silk Road is a testament to the ongoing struggle to balance freedom and security online, a challenge that persists. As we move forward, the lessons from Silk Road will remain relevant, reminding us of the fine line between innovation and regulation.